All right, we got a few folk traveling, so they will be on late as they have permission. You will miss Deanna tonight. It's her mother's birthday, and the Sorrentinos are in a hurricane. Alive, but they're in a hurricane. So, you don't expect folks to show up in a hurricane. And the rest of you folk will be cutting your camera on post haste, as that is the rules. Sandals.
I believe Melissa's driving. She told me she'd cut it on as soon as she can.
She needs to keep her camera off as we need her alive. You understand? Yes, we need her alive. So good job, Melissa. Sandals, how do we bend our path to look as good as Adonia? I know we do that.
I don't know. That's a rough one right there.
That's a rough one.
You know, I don't know if anybody can. I don't know if we can look as good as Adonia. You know,
so you can do anything but that.
That's
you can do anything but that. The world is yours, except for being as fly as Adonia. It's the only limitation on this universe. Sorry. Life is not fair. Antonio.
Your standards are too low. They're just too low.
All right. We have to talk today. I set something up last week. It was chapter 6 of Pathfinder. Grace, if you wouldn't mind, if you would just tell us what the chapter is. What's the name of the chapter?
Name of chapter 6. I have to let somebody in. Hold on. Name of chapter 6. Where'd it go? Come on. We have it all wrong.
That is correct. So I was setting something up, and this is the pivotal point in this particular class. And what I was going to do with Pathfinder at first, it was a 12. So it was going to be 3 12-week things, but I'm going to do something different with y'all. I'm going to do that later with a different group. You all are the foundational group. So what's going to happen is all these classes are going to be in little boxes. People can get. You all are going to be the standard.
We're the guinea pigs.
Well, guinea pigs, standard guinea pigs, then.
Crash test dummies.
Yes. And then everyone's going to look at y'all. The crash test dummies, too. We'll take that. No, the leadership class was crash test dummies. That was the 8th and last period. I know what we were doing here. But y'all are so good, I want to lengthen this out. Now, we have it all wrong. Grace, if you don't mind, if you flip past the end of that chapter, it says like part 2, because the chapter is in parts. If you can tell us what begins part 2.
There's part 2, the misconception of struggling.
Okay. Rewind, press play. The end of part 1 was we have it all wrong. And after that bombshell of a chapter, I opened up with part 2. It's just something. Show us what it looked like on your camera, Grace. Make sure you talk so we can see it.
All right, right here. Part 2, misconception of struggling.
There you go. The misconceptions of struggling, and thank God for Grace, who has highlights in the next page. What if I told you you were never supposed to struggle ever? I know. Controversy. What if I told you that struggling was a choice? Now that's when people get offended right there, Grace. That's when they get offended right there. Hold on.
Because you done gone too
got far. That's that barbershop talk. You understand? Yeah. Struggling is a choice. It's offensive. You know why it's so offensive? Because Trinace, we all have this loser in our heads, in our hearts, that say it has to be hard because I don't have it. Because if it was easy and I don't have it, something's wrong with me, and I refuse to have something be wrong with me.
You pissing me off. Okay. And let me tell you why you pissing me off.
Talk to me, sir.
Because
we ain't even start reading yet.
I know. Because I've been doing what you've been saying, and I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
That book.
Yeah.
That book that I'm going to put in the mailbox in the post office tomorrow. Antonio, 6 months ago, I would have never conceived sending her that book.
Mm-hmm.
But because of these classes,
Mm-hmm.
because of this journey, because you're right, everything is perfect. And we create our destiny. We create our future. So if, like you said, so if I'm sitting there emotional and arguing, that's on me. I don't have to engage that. Why am I doing that to myself? Because instead of using it to profit and to make me a few dollars, I'm sitting there arguing with somebody, and most times they idiot. No, most times it's not worth it.
It's never worth it for sure.
but I'm sitting here going, Jerome, you knew 5 years ago when you met this guy, this would have been mumbo jumbo. But you're Antonio, I'm doing the things that you say,
and it's working.
And yeah, that's the other part. And here's the harvest. And I'm sitting there going, like I told you, I packaged the book in the same day that send to my sister, and the same day give it to the woman who says, I'm gonna read it, Jerome, and help you turn it into a movie. Same day. I say, what the? And again, that was 4 years ago when I was teasing her about that. When I get it, I'm like, Jerome, what are you waiting on? You said 4 years, you're going to do it. She's available, you're available. Why don't she have a book? And then she tells me, I'm going on vacation this weekend and I don't have anything to read. I would love to be reading your book on my vacation.
See that?
I said, what the? So I just wanted to know what you know. And I'm upset, but I got to calm down because I don't want to pat you on the back. That's the personal thing.
I know, right? All right, I want to give you all permission to struggle, even though we're talking about struggle. So Damali's going to cut her camera on in 10 minutes. Talisha's on the phone because she's driving or something. And when she gets inside, she'll cut her camera on. Let me help y'all out real quick. Like, this is a commitment. This is a commitment to you. Here's what you do. Y'all hide. So Io, get your camera on, right? And I'm not calling you out. I'm trying to show you something. I'm trying to show you. If you can't, just send me a message. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, send me a message. But that's part of the process. You feel me? Like, y'all listen to me. I'm trying to give you permission to struggle out front, because Io said something great in an earlier call. What we do is God be telling us to do stuff, and we wait. 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 I'm attempting to show all of you that how you show up to anything is how you show up to everything. You're not winning against this call. You're not winning against me. You're losing against you. So the best thing here to do is have permission not being well put together. And be on camera, be in front of people. Here's the kicker. And be fine with that. We're not thinking about you anyway.
You ain't had to say it like that, though. Okay.
But it's the truth for all of us. We always think, I'm always thinking that Adonia's going to judge me. Adonia thinking about forest fires and insurance payments. And when she getting her toes done, and she got to cut the grass, should she get the toes done before she do the grass? Should it be after? Because, Saturday is her only real day where she could just relax. She think about all that stuff. Adonia is trapped in her own world, thinking about her own world things. But what we do, hear me well, is we use y'all as permission to stay zipped up. And if you think I'm talking about these cameras, I'm not. I'm using these cameras to talk about chapter 7 because it's a doozy. Grace, if you don't mind, if you read chapter 7 title and in every section in chapter 7 and see if I ventured off the path. Just these titles are offensive. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay, chapter 7, understanding the purpose of analyzing desires. That's the title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looking for the section. The consequences of not analyzing desires.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A prisoner of false desires.
Mm-hmm.
Overcoming is an unbalanced action.
Oh my God.
The impermanence of overcoming. A friend of mine want to know what impermanence means.
It don't last forever. It ain't. It's not. It's a bad thing.
Oh,
M
thank you.
negates it.
I'll
It
tell-
negates it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell my friend. Thank you so much. Embracing life's experiences. And that's it.
All right. Now everybody pay attention to me. This is harder than last week because we're going to be confronted with our desires. And I need you all to listen to me. I need everybody in front of me digitally to listen to me. Let me pull it so you can get my radio voice. I need you to understand that whatever you are doing is a desire. And most of your desires do not serve you. You are not going to like this class if you are currently zipped up and hiding behind people. That's why I dressed. If you got your camera open, etc., without telling me, because how you do anything is how you do everything. And if you can't show up to you unzipped, your breakthrough can't show up to you gifted. We're going to have the choir come step down now. It's preaching time.
Are you going to pass the plate there, sir?
We want to thank the angel of this house. Come on, choir. Y'all come on up. The next voice you'll hear would be from Pastor Trinace Carter, the angel of this house. All right, there you go. I need you to receive immediately that all we do in this world is desire. Well, Antonio, I don't desire to struggle. Yes, you do. It's more accurate to say, Trinace, I don't intentionally, I don't deliberately desire to struggle, but my dominant thoughts are to struggle.
All right,
Cool.
so I already got
Talk
something.
to me. Talk to me.
So, thing is, we don't want to struggle, but we were told that if we don't struggle or don't work hard, we not gonna earn. We're not gonna earn a paycheck. We're not gonna earn a degree. We're not gonna earn wealth. We're not gonna earn. We're not gonna. It's like if we don't work hard, we don't deserve it. So we work. I guess maybe we work hard at struggling so we can feel like we deserve the goodness that we get.
You said 3. Okay, Grace, write these things for me down. The struggle is holy, and then we deserve to struggle. Well, I forgot the last one. I say it, but she said 3 things that fast. I'll remember.
I'm gonna go get my ribs out the air fryer. So
go get your ribs out the air fryer. Keep them hips thick. And no, what is it? Whatever y'all say, I forget what y'all say, but you know what I'm saying. Keep it, keep it looking like the Molly. She got the Coke bottle thing going on. You understand? Listen to me. She is so on point when she said we've been taught to struggle, but she didn't say we've been taught to struggle. She said we don't even deserve it, Adonia, unless we struggle. Somehow, respectively, we've made poverty holy and struggling a sacrifice. So I'm going to bring up Jerome for a moment. Oh, and now I remember the second thing she said, Grace, because working hard is the way to get what you want. Jerome, unmute your mic for me real quick. This ain't going to take long, man. We going to keep the party going. Jerome.
Yes, sir.
Are you currently doing better this year?
Sir, I'm currently doing better.
How many years has it been?
But it wasn't always like that, sir.
Thank you so much. Jerome, let's just skip to the punchline. Are you working hard, Jerome?
Sir, I am not working hard, sir.
No, yes, you are. You clearly
no.
And this is 32 years in the military.
And let me put some sauce on that too.
Okay, put some sauce on it, man.
Not only am I not working hard, I've got so much on my plate.
Huh.
It is unbelievable.
Huh.
Unbelievable.
Interesting.
But I can't make it do what it need to do because guess what? I need some help, okay? And the help I used to have wasn't working for me.
Amen.
And now the help that I do have is working, but I got to be careful. Why? Because there's some stuff on there that I want to work on. Amen. But if I'm not careful, I'm gonna mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I already done that. I don't want to do that no more.
Interesting. So Jerome, if I got this right, it sounds like you're saying you own more than you ever had, and you work less than you ever did. Okay, do you mind if I keep going? And now you got the right people in your life actually working hard. You just cast a vision and make it plain.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't see it like that.
Did you see the half flying that? Look at Donya. What ones you make? She said, did you see the half flying there? It flew in there. It flew in there. Right. Okay.
So you're right.
Okay. Listen. Thank you so much, Jerome. Trinace is right. Where we've made struggling a sacrifice and poverty holy. But then we say you got to work hard. But here's the deal. Working hard does not lead to riches. As a matter of fact, everybody write this down. The man who spends all day making money has no time to make money. That's never going to change. Let me tell you, that's so cold that y'all know Adonia analyze everything. You feel me? We're like, Adonia, the sky's blue. Well, I don't know. Let me see, because I don't be listening to people. Let me examine for myself. Adonia analyze everything. God is good. Well, let me just see first. Okay. Like, this is Adonia analyze everything. You feel me? And Adonia agrees that if you work all day, you ain't got no day to make no money. Because no matter how hard you work, you can never extract money out of anything working hard. It's never going to change. Why, Antonio? That seems antithetical, opposite thinking, opposite of the norm to me. It is simple, because trading time for money is never going to make you anything but have less time. Grace, in mathematics, we have 3 parts to simple equations. Let's do addition. So addition would be something plus something. Simple. We're talking about simple now. We're not talking about Einstein math. Well, he didn't even like math. Einstein didn't like math. We're talking about 2 plus 2 equals something. Grace, are these still called quote? What is it? Quotients?
Add-ins.
Add-ins. So a 1 add-in plus 1 add-in equals a sum. Is this correct?
Correct.
So Grace, is it safe to say that if I love the Lord and he heard my cry, pity my ever groan, all of them, Grace, if he picked me up and turned me around and then placed my feet
on solid ground. Stop it.
I'm praying for you, boy. I'm praying for you.
Okay. Is it safe, Grace, to say that's not going to change how math works?
Correct.
You can't. You understand, Grace? I prayed this morning. I asked God for forgiveness. But if I add in plus I add in, I'm still going to get the sum, right?
Right.
So if I only, Grace, trade time for money, then money will always flee from me.
Correct.
Otis, it's that simple. Your job is not to trade time for money. It is to generate money. And we're not saying abandon jobs. Somebody got to work. But we're saying take your job money, earn money, and then put it into generate money. But the problem with our mindsets is desire. See, we desire to look like we doing the right thing instead of taking a risk, risking it all, and doing the right thing. I wish I had somebody right there. Right there. Every single person on this call knows that real estate, investing in stocks, investing in businesses or something works better than an 8-hour shift. Is there anybody who disagrees with this? Is there one? I may want to come down. You know, the doors of the ignorance is open, and maybe. So there's not one. But the problem is we have a desire now, Trinace, not to look stupid no more. Come on, help me somebody. So we tried that investing in businesses. We tried that stock stuff. We tried that real estate stuff. Or we didn't try, but we tried something else in 3rd grade, and we ain't like that, Otis. Nah, being embarrassed got me messed up. How many of you, come on, I really need to get to somebody who genuinely says, you know what? I don't care what you do. Just don't make me look stupid. Come on. Who out there like that? Who? Okay, thank you so much. Although you're like, she's shaking her nose. She's like, yeah, I'm agreeing with my nose, right? I don't care what you do. Just don't make me look stupid. I know men and women who 100% would say, look, I mean, I want you to be faithful. If you ain't gonna be faithful, don't make me look stupid. And don't be mad if I ain't gonna be faithful. But if this is what we doing, this is what we doing. All because if you don't take away my option not to look stupid, see, I don't want to play. Y'all don't want to keep it real. They don't want to keep it real, Otis. Ain't nobody mad that you did something behind their back, don't you? They mad that you didn't give me a choice in the matter. I'll wait. See, if you'd have told me up front, this who you was, I wouldn't even got with you. That's my real problem. Trinace, is they hearing me?
Give me a choice. I mean, tell me I'm gonna be one of many, or fool me that I'm gonna be the only one.
But don't ruin my little world up in my head. Cause now I got a problem. Damali. I didn't see, Damali, I didn't expect you to do good. Cause all y'all trash. But I let you in. And you wasn't supposed to do that to me because I let you in. Anybody else? I'm trying to get some old. They don't want to. Monique, they don't want to keep it real with me. When I let my guard down, you were supposed to act right.
Can I give you an example?
Please do, because I'm trying to set up desires.
So I hope that you all don't look at me differently. But when I was in my 20s, when I was a young woman, back when I was young, and me and my oldest son's father broke up. He had been the only person I had dated since I was 17. Now I am 22.
22, fine. Everybody wants you.
So
he holding me back. Come on, y'all said all this before, huh? There's a whole world out there for me. Keep going, Trinace. Don't worry about it.
So I'm gonna date you, but you're not the only one I'm dating. Now I ain't gonna have sex with none of you unless I choose to. But if it's gonna be a problem for you to see me out in the street with somebody else, then I'm not the one for you. Because that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's your choice. You in or out.
See.
So is that what you're trying to explain?
That's exactly what I'm trying to explain. See, firstly, what I'm trying to explain is desires to Molly. And I got no problem with Trinace if she told me that in 30 seconds of me meeting her. What I got a problem with, Adonia, is she waited 5 years to show her true colors. I was going to say ASS, but I'm going to say true colors. Come on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. But see, y'all acting so holy. This is why you can't change. Because we all know everybody on this call agrees. My kids agree. They're not even old enough yet, and they agree. Because what we don't like is someone putting us in a prison that they choose for us. It's against human nature. I want to live my life. I don't want to live my life under your conditions. Which leads me back now, Grace, to the fundamental problem as Antonio sees it. Grace, please read us the chapter, the name of that chapter again. Like, listen to the boldness. This is so dumb. Like, listen to the boldness of the name of this chapter. It doesn't make any sense, Jerome.
Understanding the purpose of analyzing desires.
It don't make no sense. It don't. Go ahead, Trinace.
I'm sorry, I'm taking over today.
You need to, because this is, I'm genuinely not in the book because I do my big teaching and then small teaching, and I did the whole small teaching last week.
So don't the Bible say God will give you the desires of your heart?
Okay.
So maybe we're not really living off of the desires of our heart. Maybe we living off of the desires of
somebody else's.
Whatever somebody else's heart has for you.
Right.
Okay, I think I'm done.
No. Okay, so let's think about this. Adonia looks nice always. She either looks nice because that's a standard that's been set against her, or she looks nice because she decided somewhere down the line, you know what? This just make me feel good. I don't care what y'all think. One of these is correct. The other is correct. You see what I just did? But here's the deal. One of them have a vibration that will serve her. The other does not. They're both correct. But one of them will deliberately create her reality. The other will not. So let me tell you how I feel about clothes. First off, they cost money. So that's the first problem with me and clothes. That's the first problem. If you know me, I don't like spending. If breathing costs money, I'd been dead at 2 days old. Not because I couldn't afford to breathe. I just wouldn't have did it. I know what it did it. I would have did it. Or I'd have been hustling at 6 hours old. I'd have strengthened my little loose neck and start getting me some tennis shoes. And I'd start flipping some pacifiers or something. I'd have did something. And I know it for sure. I don't like spending money. And it doesn't come from a place of negativity or lack. It comes from a place of, Jerome, if it don't multiply my money, I ain't doing it. My mindset's just different. It used to be lack. It used to be I didn't want to be homeless again. But somewhere in my 20s, I changed that, Adonia. Now it's just, I'm just not doing no dumb stuff. Honest to God. I went to the golf tournament. Some of y'all saw this here. I was like, I need new golf clothes. I ain't buy them clothes at all. You owe me a payment, don't you? I sure do. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you half off. Here's the items in my list. I'm going to need that. Sure will. And look, Jerome, you know I'm good for this, don't you? You know I'm good for this. Jerome knows.
That's out the Bible, too.
Shrewd manager. The parable of the shrewd manager. You owe me money, huh? All right, then. I need these top-of-the-line clothes. I need these top-of-the-line Nikes. I need this top-of-the-line.
Yeah, folks, he did that to me Friday, okay?
What you talking about? He did
it to me Friday.
Sure did. Jerome, you want to pay? Look here. Forget them thousands of dollars. I need this cold set of golf clubs. Shit. Otis, I ain't lying to you. Oh, Jerome, please let me know I ain't lying.
He is not lying. And I had to ask him twice. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, my bad.
I say the price is gonna be this much, and it is. It was like an exact cent. Yes, because look, here it is. This is what it is. I'm not spending no money. because my desires are in complete alignment. I spend money when it multiplies money for me and my friends. Other than that, I'm not spending no damn money. When I promise y'all, when I fly out to Cali, Adonia gonna be able to keep the briefcase I give her. Like the briefcase gonna be expensive. You hear me? You gonna keep this briefcase and the contents. This is why I spend money. I don't spend money because the desire for me to do so means in front of other people. I currently have on $120 Skechers right now, or no, Sperry's. I think these are Sperry's. All right, Sperry's. This t-shirt came from the hood gas station. $5. And the plastic, and it's folded up, Jerome. You know what I'm saying? They got it in the back wall with a chicken at. You know what I'm saying? The t-shirts right here, they got them all 2X, 5X. I don't need all that. And then the chicken is right to the left. You know what I'm saying? It's a gas station. It's in the hood. Ain't no public restroom. It's a convenience store. They wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was a corner store. It's not a convenience store. It's a corner store. They wrong. They rob in the hood, but they got good gas, cheap gas. So I let them make it every now and then. I got on my basketball shorts that I'm pretty sure I didn't even pay for. I don't know. Somebody spent the night and all of a sudden Monique had extra shorts around here. Could have been one of our cousins or something. And then these shorts. That's it. And these Sperry's gonna be around here to 2040. I ain't lying to you. Because my desires are in alignment with wealth. And in real time, I analyze. Grace, let's go out here. No, Antonio, let's go out here. That's what Grace would say. I was like, no, that's not what my desires. And I don't do it. You missed it. Rewind, press play. Since I am very in tune with my desires, Trinace, I know 100% for sure. Where you spend money, I ain't gonna do it. You're cheap. No, I'm not. I'm focused.
So you're not even frugal. You focused.
I'm frugal focused. Frugal focused. One of the greatest things, I'm going to sell 750 tickets, not to leave Grace out. It's just me and her statement. But my mindset is Grace can take off. I'm not. Grace can slack up. I don't care. I'm about to sell 750 tickets. Is y'all ready for this? When I walk away from this conference that I'm doing, I think the profit for me would be $1.3 million. Because I own everything. I'm telling y'all what it is. Like, I'm not joking. I'm giving you the receipts. It's like $1.3 million. It's mine. Imagine, Adonia, that you so focused, 750 sales equals $1.3 million. How you gonna lose? The only way to lose is because your ass ain't got not Adonia, excuse me. Not her personally. You, second person, plural. You ain't got no discipline. If you got the answers to the test and you still don't pass, you don't have discipline. Your desires need to be analyzed. Grace, pull your book up. Get ready to read in 2 minutes. I've been setting this up the whole time. Listen to me. Everybody on this call knows exactly what they're supposed to do next. And more than likely, you are not doing it.
I beg to tell you I resemble that remark.
Well, fair enough. We all know what we need to be doing next. Most of you, the only reason there's 2 exceptions to the rule. You genuinely don't know what you want to do with your life. Okay, I'll excuse you. But just know that God is going to keep making your life hell so you can decide. So let's just let's stop right here so I can explain that. If you don't know what you want to do with your life, God is going to put a bunch of opposites and contrast in your life. Because the only way to pick what you want to do with your life is to put it in the background of a bunch of stuff you don't want in your life. All right, everybody listen. Make sure you listen. I mean, I know y'all listen. Just I'm being theatrical here. Listen. If you are currently going through hell right now, like if you like genuinely nothing is working in your life, you feel like life is humbling you and it's not fair, there's only two possibilities. One, you don't know what you want. Therefore, life is putting everything you don't want in front of you so you can finally decide. Or two, your perception is jack up. You need to calm down. There's no other option. I'll do it again. Forget the people who don't know what they want, because that's like one of y'all, if that. Grace knows what she wants now, so it may not be zero of y'all. So I'll stick with your perception is jacked up people. If you complain one time this week, you wrong. Because you know what you want. If you know what you want, there's no reason in your life to ever complain. And I'm going to say again, how you show up to these calls is how you show up to your breakthrough. So the only person you're actually punishing at any time, when you show up to your church, when you show up to your fiance, when you show up to your husband, when you show up to your wife, the only person you are actually hurting is you. Grace, do me a favor. Share up on your screen. This is for Jerome and them. If you can go to Galatians chapter 6. I need the appropriate verses 7, 8, and 9.
Or it's a Jerome throwing his head back laughing for me.
Because he know what it is. 7, 8, 9, Grace, if you don't mind, I need the message version because the message version is too real in these little pericopes. If you like, I'm gonna read them, Grace, because the message version is so raw and need my raspy voice behind it. You feel me? Be very sure now, cuz you who have been trained to a self-sufficient maturity, Monique, that you enter to a generous common life with those who have trained you, sharing all the good things, God dogging, that you have experienced. But don't be misled, Aiden. No one makes a fool of God. Stop right there. Show up to your husband a certain way. No, you finna share your screen again, guys. Don't show up. You win against your husband, but you don't fool God. Don't disrespect your wife. You win against your wife, but you don't fool God. Don't show up to this call hiding with your camera off, knowing that you can cut it on. Like literally, some of y'all are going to genuinely drive home, then get into the tub, spend an extra 45 minutes hide behind camera instead of genuinely just doing what your commitment should have did. As if a shower or a bath at that particular time made you $1 million. But go ahead and defeat this call. But you will not fool God. Share your screen, Grace. It's Jerome, it's in there. They're not gonna like me today. But this ain't got nothing to do with me. This is the subject matter. Don't be misled, Antonio. No one makes a fool of the universe. What a person plants, he will harvest. The person who plants selfishness, ignoring the needs of others, ignoring God, harvests a crop full of stuff that don't serve him. That's what weeds are. Weeds have no fruit you can eat, but they sure multiply like hell. Oh, they got roots, but you can't cook weeds. That's not the sticky icky. You can't cook weeds. And he'll have to show for his life is weeds. All he'll have to show, Grace, for his life is weeds. Stop your screen, Grace. We don't even need the rest of the scriptures. If you don't hurry up and analyze your desires right now, Antonio, you're going to say, man, I had all that stuff. I got nothing to show for it. My hand up first. If you ever made that statement before, would you raise your hand so people can see that this is real? It's tough. It hurts. I got out the whole army with nothing to show for it but killing people. Otis, if I tell you, I struggled on Georgetown Road in Coppers Cove, Texas, to pay my $250 rent. I don't know what the hell I was doing with my E5 money. Sergeant E5 money. I don't know. Damali, I wish rent would go back to $250. Oh, Lord, please.
I know what I was doing. I was playing poker every payday, poker.
That's about right. I don't know what the hell I was doing, brother. I was at the mall every day. You know, this was early 2000. You know, that was like mall time. You know, that was nobody go to mall today, but you know, late 90s, early 2000s, Otis. You know, you were supposed to be at the mall. You know, you weren't allowed to like be breathing without being at the mall. You know, stuff like that. I was buying Steve Harvey suits, and I don't mean the good suits he got. I mean the 50-button suits. I first met Monique Howe in a yellow suit. She laughed, right? Canary yellow suit with 15 buttons. They called me Canary Yellow for like 5 years. Tweety Bird. I ain't lying. And then I had the nerve to have on black shoes now. The hell was wrong with me? Black shoes and black socks.
Bumblebee.
I mean, Bumblebee. I look like plaque teeth. Anywho. Your desires are everything, Io. And he said, so, Tony, explain what you mean to me. I got you. This is what this means, Damali. You currently, let's say, so Damali is disrespecting me right now. She's not. I'm using this as an example. She is like, I'm not cutting my camera on, or I'm not listening to nothing he's saying, or I'm not, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's a desire. It's her desire to stand on her principles. You're not listening. You're not listening. There's not a single person on this planet that does anything they don't desire. See? I'm finna mess your head up with this. She made me do it. Nobody makes you do anything. The only reason you did that, Antonio, the only reason you let Adonia abuse you is because you had a desire for freedom and peace that night. So you let her get away with it because that's your reward. She rewards you when you act a certain way. Your desire for peace, no matter how much it hurts you, was your dominant thought. They're going to hear me today, Adonia. They're going to hear me today. I'm going to do it again, Odin. I didn't say what Adonia is doing to me feels good. She's slapping me all in the head. All she's doing is nagging. She punching me in the face. No, she punched me in the ribs because she's an abuser. This is not the truth. She's an abuser, so she don't want nobody to see my scars and my wounds. You know what I mean? So she don't punch me where people can see. And then I'm standing next to her, and I got an opinion that she pinched me real quick, and I'll be quiet. You know what I'm talking about? A little secret pinch. You know what I'm saying? Or she stuck my foot under the table. Or we in the car, she go, don't play with me. You know, I don't play that. And so now what I do is I be weak and wimpy, and I have a terrible day, Trinace. So Adonia can have a good one. And I go, I hate this. No, you don't. You desire it so much. You hate it because you desire it so much. But you do desire it.
Lord have mercy. Is this class available to give away? Because good God, my friend about to go through a divorce, and that dude done told her, "Ooh, don't fight this divorce. I'll give you 10%, but he's retired officer from the Army, and they've been married 27 years. I'm going to keep this house for the family to be able to get together during the holidays, but you're going to get an apartment, and I'm going to trade the car you got, and you go take a different car. but I'm going to pay your car note and your insurance, and you won't ever have to want for nothing. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Because I just want peace. I want to be able to see my family during the holiday. Your kid's grown now. Your kid's grown now. Your kid's grown now. Sir, give me that.
I sure will. Grace, make sure she gets this class so she can send it off to her friend. Listen to me very much. When I think Deanna's going to upload to Wasabi, make sure you get to Wasabi. Listen to me. Let's talk about her friend respectably, especially since her friend's going to watch this. Listen to me. Her friend desires to be in the background unhurt. So much it hurts her. She don't want to see her kids. No, that's not her desire. That's her illusion. Being around the family is her illusion. That's her secondary, tertiary, third desires. What she really desires is for him to stop hitting her. Now, it may not be physical, but how many of y'all know about emotional abuse? Spiritual abuse. Can I show y'all what spiritual abuse look like from a man like me? Now, you's a woman. You're supposed to pay attention. You're supposed to obey your husband. Come on now. Come on now. The Bible says, oh, see, I don't want to act like, see, where's all you alpha women at? All you feminists, Monique, you should be the loudest one. Come on, where's all you feminists at? You gonna listen to your husband. See, you ain't, how you gonna be Christian? You don't listen to your husband. That's called spiritual abuse. And that's what it is. I'm calling it out. That's I'm not saying it though. Like all the feminists got lost. Don't you say that shit to me. I wasn't even talking to y'all. I was.
But there's a lot of men out there that do say that.
I know. I know. Oh, they thought I was saying it to them. I was saying it to y'all, but I was saying it at y'all, not to you, right? Not to you.
They don't even be going to church, and then all of a sudden they get the Holy Ghost and tell them.
All of a sudden,
yeah.
Spiritual abuse is abusive. It's painful.
Yeah, but the Bible say you're supposed to listen to your husband, or Chico the bar say listen to your man. Okay. Chico said it.
So let me tell you.
Sorry, I am just
no. I need this feedback. This is how I would hurt Adonia. If it was me, this is how. Now I'm not saying she would let it happen. Okay. Let's try to hear this. I am not telling you Adonia would let this happen. Is this clear? So nobody needs to defend what I'm about to say. You don't need to get bent out of shape. You just need to know that I can tap into my narcissistic manipulator at any time and tell you the game of what I would do. Is this okay? We're not talking about Adonia. We're talking about my trash loser in me. Is this okay, Alyo? Every chance I get. Now, see, you've been waiting on me. You've been waiting all this time for the right man to show up. Now, the right man then showed up. One nigga already laughed. Right man then showed up. And now you can't handle it. Now that don't make no sense. You've been single too long. You look at your sister and them. They not happy. They're not happy. They're not happy. She ain't married, and she in a marriage she don't want. You've been waiting on me, but you gotta let me talk. You gotta let me talk. You gotta let me say something. And I would convince Adonia that she can't handle the blessing she prayed for. And it wouldn't happen overnight. Oh no. I just need about 2-3 months. Spit some hot facts. Wait until she actually mess up, and I'll prove that one mess up and show her, see, this is what you're doing. You're about to miss your blessing. You know what? Fine then. I'm trying to be with you, but you don't want to do this. So clearly you are having a breakup conversation. Is this what we need to do? Do we need to break up, or do you want me to be like Christ, like I keep being? And now her whole head messed up.
Get him, Adonia, get him.
I didn't say that's what she would allow, but damn it,
I'm over here with attitude like it's happening right now. Body all warmed up and stuff like it's happening right now. What?
Yeah, the subconscious can't tell the difference, y'all. You get it? Because I know she's been waiting. And now that she got what she been waiting for, I gotta convince her she don't know how to act after she got it. That was accurate as hell. I don't care what y'all say. I know how to be a loser. I just choose not to be. But I know how to be a manipulative loser. Oh, you been waiting, huh, Trinace? Yeah, you got me now, but damn, you don't know how to act. That's why you were single the whole time. So do you want what God is giving you? You want to go back for 15 years and waiting again? You ain't got that many summers left. Well, fine. Find you a new man when you're 70. As crazy as that sounds, that's accurate. Because what Trinace is gonna do, she's gonna go, damn, I do want to be married. I mean, see, I'm not telling her I'm right. I know what she's thinking. And since I know what she's thinking, she counting her own years, and you cannot count your years, be waiting for the Lord to send a man, and not be vulnerable in that area. And all I got to do is make sure I put your vulnerability in your face.
I'm feeling some kind of way. You need to stop.
You should.
You need to stop. And then you talking to Trinace, but you got me pissed off right now.
So
That ain't right. I'm not feeling what you're saying.
The only thing with that for me.
Oh, hold on before you go, Trinace. I'm talking about desires. It's my desire to manipulate Adonia and Trinace, and it's their desire not to miss their blessing. So since their desire not to miss their blessing, they think their manipulator is their blessing because their desire is jacking them up.
I debate that because my manipulator right now is making me mad. So if you manipulate me, why am I going to think that that's a desire that I have? I'm going to be defending.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be deflecting. I got my spidey senses and my superwoman stuff getting ready to throw at you or something.
No doubt. So we actually still saying the same thing, because let's say she is actually doing everything she said, but this time I'm not being manipulated. She just so programmed, she really can't see I'm not manipulating her. Either way, she's so ready to have a spider senses, she actually is missing her blessing, because the strongest desire is not to run across a dude like me, the manipulator. It's not to get the right man. Her strongest desire is not to make a mistake again. Y'all see it?
Okay, I surrender. You just got me. I surrender.
I mean, all right. Although I see you have accessed your Jennifer Lewis this evening.
Yes.
My thought process through that would have been, am I going to compromise who I am? Because that's always my question in anything.
That's fair.
Am I going to compromise who I am by doing this? And then that makes you investigate further every day. Who am I? Because as you grow, you change. And those same things, those things that you thought were important, they are not.
Right.
You determine if you've been really investigating and doing the work. Some of those things just fall away. But then there's some things you're gonna keep anyway. Now, no bullshit like that, no, dude, go on. Because that feels like that's a compromise to me. That feels like I'm gonna have to not say anything that says that I'm gonna have to be okay with how you talk to me. And I've done that before.
Right.
And it puts you in a position to stay in something longer than you need to stay in something. So for me, maybe my senses might be up, but my senses are not up because I'm looking for you to do something. I'm looking for the terminology. How is this going to serve me to impact or compromise who I am?
So everything you're saying is right. Adonia surrendered because she understood exactly what Trinace is saying, but she took it a step further. Adonia understood that she's been in a position to where she didn't want to lose no more, far stronger than she wanted to benefit again. And if you're not careful, losing will change you. Let me tell you the difference between a hero and a villain. The hero had a troubled past, was probably an orphan, life was never fair, etc. The villain had a troubled past, was probably an orphan, life was never fair, etc. They got the same story. The difference between a hero and a villain is one of them responds to pain differently than the other. If I tell you Batman and Joker got the same story, but one of them responded to pain differently, Satan and Jesus got the same story. Prove me wrong. No God, blessed by God, of God, gotta come to earth. Both were done wrong. One of them said, nevertheless, not my will, but your will. Help me, Jerome. Let me make sure I'm right now. The other one said, Eve, check it out. Come on, help me out. I just know how to make your Bible plain to you. You feel me? I'm telling you, there is no difference between a hero and a villain. The only difference is Spider-Man responds very differently to pain than Venom, even though Venom, or let's say Carnage. Carnage is actually a villain. Venom is an anti-hero. He's still a hero. That was for my younger folk. They know who I'm talking about. There is no difference. Adonia understood that pain of what your ex can do to you. Who know what I'm talking about? Who know that ex pain? That's pain. Nah. We ain't talking about all of them. We talking about that one. You know what I'm talking about? And it's never really them. Monique, it ain't them. It's the fact that you trust it, huh? Okay, all right. Judge by all all y'all heads with she. All y'all heads, I'm gonna kill that one. Right. All y'all heads did that. It's not what I did. It's that you said, God, I'm gonna trust this time. I'm gonna do, come on, help me out now. I'm gonna do everything your book say to do. I'm gonna do it this time. And you fooled around and did it to Satan. Some of y'all wouldn't even steal nobody if you didn't have a child with them. Anyway, I know folks still in a relationship because daycare costs too much and he babysit his daughter. That's how y'all look at it. I'm meddling. My bad. I'm gonna move on now, Trinace. I'm gonna move on. I'm meddling too much, Renee. I'm meddling too much. Our desires, if I could just get you to see that humans only run towards pain or from pleasure. So if you keep putting yourself in jacked up situations, it's because your mom or your dad rewarded you for those jacked up situations. You haven't processed it. But when your dad came in the house drunk, and as a girl, you were like the big sister, and your dad showed you extra love. That's the only time your dad showed you extra love was when he was drunk. So now you need a man that's going to show you extra love, because for you, love only comes okay, let me help y'all out. Y'all not feel like what I'm going to say, but it's the truth. If a woman does not have a good father, she ends up dating men who cannot protect her. No,
Antonio, don't say love, say attention.
Attention, say however you want.
Yeah, because that was what it was for me.
Fair
is
enough.
that the attention? And
Fair
you
enough.
walk in the room, I walk out the room. Come on,
Yeah.
man. and it was never settled. When I went into the Army, 2 weeks before I left, I said, Mom and Daddy, I got something to share with you. They said, okay. In 2 weeks, I'm going into the Army. Huh? Yep, going into the Army. Blah, blah, blah. And my father said to me, why didn't you ask me, could you join the Army? I paused. I thought about it. I said, Dad, if I needed your permission to go, would I be ready to go? And instead of slapping me like he normally does, he said, damn, that makes sense.
That's a good response.
Yeah. Well, again, I didn't know no better. So, somebody was looking out for me above, even back then. Because I still had my when I finished.
No doubt. Let me bring Aaron over here. To Aaron, come here real quick. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come jump on camera with me real quick. My daughter's 6 years old. Come here, baby. Come over here. My daughter's 6 years old. Her birthday July 2nd, which means I don't have no birthday no more.
That's my friend.
There you go. Look
That's
at
my friend.
Now see my little baby. She's 6 years old. Wait till him, but hold on, here. You put the headphones on so you can hear him. Here. There you go. They can hear you now. Say hi. They can hear you.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, friend.
Hi, beautiful.
If I don't come through for my daughter, we're not talking about her mother. That's different. That's different. If I don't show her that she can have a healthy relationship with a man in her life, man, I sure hope y'all hear me. She's going to walk out this house having healthy relationships with unhealthy men in her life. Okay, thank you, baby. Go ahead. I need them to see you because we've all been little girls and little boys, haven't we?
Amen.
If a boy grows up without the love of his mother, he is going to mistreat women because these women are no longer sacred places and vessels. Since my mama didn't love me, I'm not fit to love Adonia. This is what we do. Okay. If y'all don't know Adonia, if you don't know Adonia, she's right there with the pearls and the red shirt. If y'all can see her, her pronouns are she, her. If you, it's literally on her Zoom call. It's got nothing to do with that. That's okay. That's her Zoom. Adonia clearly loves herself. If I was an abuser, you know what I was saying? This is exactly what we've all heard this before. This is what we do. We all heard it before. So Adonia, Trinace, and Ayo are all friends. The first thing I'm doing is I'm looking for the one with the least confidence. First off, I immediately don't like Adonia. She loves herself too much. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? No, she loves herself too much. So
too much work. Too much work.
Too much. That's what that's. Okay, y'all hear? Too much work. She stuck up. Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just something about her, something like that. Then I'm gonna look at Trinace, and I'm gonna go, she don't know a place. You know what I'm saying? She don't know. This is what I'm gonna say.
She crazy.
She crazy. She don't know a place. Then I'm gonna look at Ayo. I'm gonna go, she might could work. Let me check it out a little bit. This is simply across the room. I don't know either one of them. This is simply by what they're wearing, the smiles on their face, what they look like, how much they weigh. There's all sorts of factors that we play into this thing. And we're going to say, yeah, I like women like, you know what I'm saying? I like Ayo, you know what I'm saying? I got it, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Come here, baby. What you doing? That's your friends right there? Yeah. And the first thing I'm going to do as a manipulative man, the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to go high involvement with Ayo. Oh, high involvement. Where you at? I'm there too, baby. It's gonna look like it's romantic. Oh, you like karaoke? I do too. Can't sing a lick. Can't stay. I don't even sing in the damn shower, Trinace. You hear me? But I do now. I sing now, Damali. You feel me? I sing now. I love singing the whole time. I was singing in the spiritual truth church choir, which is a fact, right? You give all this stuff like this, right? Blah blah blah. And then she got Thanksgiving now. Forget my family. We're going Thanksgiving over your house, baby. Christmas over your house. High involvement is one of the top signs of an abusive relationship. Relationships always start off abusive. They never grow abusive. Y'all just don't recognize the signs. They always start abusive. When I let go of all my friends and get highly involved in Io life, she can't do nothing. Can't go nowhere.
I do not like you right now. And why? Ooh, if I knew what, if I just knew what you just said 400 years ago. Are you kidding me? I suffered. I hated myself. I do. I'm feeling some kind of way. I don't know. I need a margarita.
I know that's right. I need a whole margarita, right? Because I gotta go to her. Man, where you at? Where you going? I'm going to what church you go to? All of a sudden, I'm saved. You praying, I'm praying. I don't even pray. I ain't prayed since 97. I'm going to church, starch down jeans. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no church clothes. No church clothes whatsoever, but I'm going to your church. You Baptist, I'm Baptist. You understand? You Church of Christ, I'm Church of Christ. It's all good. You know, you don't like that family member. We don't like them together. All that stuff. Because I'm so high involved with IO. Raise your hand, IO, so everybody can see who you are. Raise your hand and she doesn't want to raise her hand. I'm so there she go. I'm so high involved with her. Now she can't be a Donya friend no more. I'm not trying to stop them from being friends, because if I do that, I'm gonna get caught. But if she always with me, she can't be with Trinace, huh? Got her ass now. I got you, Trinace. Give me 1 minute to press this point. Got her now, huh? Because Trinace don't know her place. She gonna fill IO head with like affirmations and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, she gonna tell her what pastor said Sunday morning. Fuck Trinace. We don't want Trinace at all. Just forget Trinace. And then Adonia gonna be like, you can stay over here. No, we don't want her ass around you at all. But I can't say that. So what I gotta do is I gotta say, babe, I gotta love her so much she give me a key early. Come on, y'all say what y'all want. This is all facts.
First off,
a man like this ain't got no house.
First off, how do you know all these things? Is what I want to know.
Because I am a wicked human being that has it under voluntary check. I am wicked. I am 100% absolutely evil, Satan, wicked.
That's why I don't like you. I figured it out. That's why I don't like you. This is the reason. You done made the book. That's why you done created that book. And you probably trained the knuckleheads how to use it too.
Right. 16 dudes named Billy, all trained in it. Look, give me 1 more minute today. Like 100, I got you next today. 100%. See, I can't tell Io that I'm separated from her friends. But if I tell her what we doing today, baby, hey, I'm coming over today to make sure you good. 2 months, damn, you giving him a key already? Yeah, we moving in. Y'all relationship show move fast, girl. He the one. I'm not the one. First off, I need a place to stay. Number one. That was too much. Was that too much? Was that too much, Damali? Was that too much?
That was so right. You were still in the mindset of my ex-husband.
See? Yeah, this is why I asked Melissa, girl, tell me all about you. I spent 45 days listening to her talk.
I quit. I quit. I quit. I don't want this life no more. I quit.
45 days, listen to her tell me the dude I need to be to fool her. Come on, Trinae.
Oh my God.
Put some spice in this class.
And then they say you're a good listener.
I'm a good listener. What a good listener. He always with you, girl. He serve your show, dude. So he got a job. He got a car. Credit 402. Can't do nothing. All I can do is get you in the bedroom and put some pipe. And I'm gonna make sure I put the pipe. A man that need a place to stay is great in bed. Oh, he's not gonna stop till you get yours a few times. He's fighting for his life. Monique, that makes sense, and you know it. Come on, Trinae.
So what you described may be the first time a woman get a meet a man like that, meet her match. But then after she escaped, she'll get the same type of dude
Right.
over and over and over again. And then
she matched that frequency.
And then she'll impose that
That's
same
right.
type of stuff that he doing. I'm not gonna hang out with you, girl. I'm gonna be with a man. No, she start that. I mean, but that turns into what her culture is.
Right. Exactly. See, I'm not trying to be with Trinae. I'm just trying to stick 10 years with her. Hopefully, she can see I didn't really waste her time until it's too late. But by that time, maybe I can get my shit together. Y'all didn't hear me. I'm acting like Steve Harvey now. I'm giving y'all all the.
Say it again.
Hopefully, by this time, I get my stuff together. She'll come up for me. This is why it's 10 years. Y'all still ain't married. Oh, we gonna get married now, baby. Don't worry about that, baby. Do we need a title? Come on, man. That's a white man. You know what I'm saying? The white man do all that stuff. You say what you want. Y'all done met you met a dude like me. Every last one of y'all done dated me.
No one and have seen one in action. Haven't dated them, but loosely related to it. Watched the tragedy unfold right before my eyes. And when the girl lost her job, broke up with her 2 days later. Had to move on to somewhere else.
You understand? I need a woman with food stamps. I need a woman with food stamps, baby. We good. You get 900? Shh. Baby, I'm gonna take care of you and them kids. You feel me? Now I got kids. Don't even see them. But I sure enough a good stepdaddy. So we gonna act like we not on planet Earth. That's what we gonna do.
And shame on her for not
vibrate at my frequency. I can see it from across the room. I can see between Trinae, Ayo, and Adonia. The one that gonna let me get away with the most is Ayo. I'm not saying her self-esteem low. I'm just saying she been praying. She the most vulnerable. And that's what I'm looking for. Because vulnerable women are good women. You missed it. All vulnerable women are good women. The problem is vulnerable women that don't have a dad who protected them. They fall for the wrong men. You say what you want. I do this for a living. Come on, Renee. I am meddling today, Jerome.
You meddling big time.
We still ain't read a paragraph. We ain't even read a paragraph. Look, we ain't even read a paragraph, Renee. Keep going.
I'm just gonna say because I had a friend that was in an abusive relationship, and I was listening to everything you were saying, and I was like, yep. He moved her away from her family and stuff. I mean, and she was with him before me and her really, really got tight. I mean, by the time I met her, she was still kind of with him, but she was kind of on the tail end of her moving away, you know what I'm saying, doing her own thing. But I was like, the boy got his name tatted on her, and I was like, I mean, they was together for years, and I had told her, I was like, you are giving this boy like the best years of your life. And she went to go and see him, and I didn't like it. And she knew I didn't like it. And I got a picture of her.
That's
because
why I
he
kept
had
her
beat
away
her
from
up.
you. I kept her away from you.
He had beat her up though to a pulp, Antonio. And it was a blessing that she got away from him because he was going to kill her. And
I would have made I would have made her afraid to even walk out the door.
I mean, she got out because they were on their way to Vermont. And I was like, oh my God. But I said, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, who are that? And I was like, I don't like him. I was like, don't ever have me to meet that fool, because if I meet him, I don't want to meet him. I just don't want to meet him. I talked to him once, and I was I was Renee. That's what I was. Okay, that's what I was.
No, it makes sense. See, okay. So, hold on, get ready to pick back up. Let's go back to Io real quick. She's attractive. She's fair skinned, so we all program, right? And it's the reason why Io or Adonia or Trinace are perfect targets for a dude like me. It's because all of them are missing one thing. But y'all know what y'all missing? This is grimy as hell. Y'all ready? It's grimy. They all missing a man that understand them at their worst and is okay with it. You missed it. Rewind. Press play.
Antonio,
Get ready. Come on.
No, it goes back to what you said earlier, Antonio,
right.
about that father.
That's right.
Because I know personally as a son, it goes back to that. And as they move through life, they're trying to match that frequency to somebody who can give them what they desire, and they don't, but they play on those feelings, and they're like, "Ooh, I got him," and all he is fronting.
This is why Adonia don't know her place, because her daddy loved her. You understand? Like when a man say you don't know your place, and you had a good father, the man is really saying you too damn confident. Anyway, come on, Renee. Let's come back, man.
Noted.
I'm trying to give y'all the game. I am being straight psychopathic abuser today. And here's the deal. Before you go, just give me 30 seconds, Renee. Y'all desire me. Like, I need you to receive this. Even Adonia desires me. But not like me, the dude I'm being. Because if you can get me, but I'm reformed, I'm a hell of a lover. I'm a hell of a partner. I'm a hell of a protector. Because your desires are the only thing you ever do. And who wants a good man that can't? You understand? Like, I'm a kid. When they grown at this point. Who wants a good man that can't make you be in the position in the bed for like 10 minutes talking about why you do me like that? You understand? Why you do that? I can't. Desires is our problem. And when we don't, what's the first section, Grace? What's the first section of the book? I really need y'all to, this chapter is tough. This chapter is tough. It's unfair. What's the first section in the book, Grace?
What you talking about, the title or that
what's the
section
title?
after the title? Okay. It's title, Understanding the Purpose of Analyzing Desires.
Yeah. And if Trinace don't analyze why she like a dude like me, I'm gonna get her every time. Now, if she analyzed why she like a dude like me, and I still get her, it's because she analyzed and I deemed to fit in her life. But the problem with the Trinaces is you see the dude you want, like me, you analyze the dude you want, like me, you say that's exactly what I need, he makes my life better, like me, but then your programming says, but let me keep my distance. So you can't win either way. You reject all manipulators, but then you reject your breakthrough. Because some men actually add value. Some women actually add value. All right, go ahead, Renee. We talking today. We talking today.
And it's deep because my friend in that dude, they went through so much, but when she finally was like, Renee, and I don't know about her relationship with her father. Because I think her parents have been married for a long time, but I was just like, from the outside looking in, I was like, I don't know how, but for me, my own self, I didn't have the great relationship with my father. However, it was really I'll say for myself, it was easier, especially because I like my independence. I think I was kind of one of those type of people where I love my independence. And if a guy was like, we need to spend, I mean, where he was like, why you over here? You supposed to be over here. And I was, for me, that sucks. Because I'm like, no, leave me alone. When I want to be left alone, I want to be left alone. If I want to be up under somebody, I'll be up under, but I don't want to be up under somebody all the time. And not
Sound
even
like
my
an older black woman. You sound like an older black woman.
I mean, leave me alone. Sometimes I just want to be writing in my room.
Hold on, Renee. Every older black woman on this call who is married, if they ever get divorced, they gonna say the same thing you saying. I ain't getting married again. You just come over when I tell you to come over. And you leave when I tell you to leave. And I will tell you to leave when we done.
I'm a one and done. I'm one and done. I love him to life, but I ain't doing that no more. I'm just gonna rehash my player card, and I'm just gonna be cool traveling. But I'm not, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon because I love my husband. But I could see that sometimes when dudes be like, oh, why you know what I'm saying? Can I hold something? And I'd be like, I ain't giving you no money, bro.
You see, Adonia been married once. Adonia been married once. You sound like her. She just a little bit more classy with it. You understand?
Well,
you sound like
I
her.
I wasn't trying to necessarily be classy because I'm just coming off the cuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey.
Her coming off the cuff is classy.
You guys got me past my representative. So this is just Renee.
Look,
but
ain't nobody in this class with they represent. Only people in the class representative got their cameras off. The only people in this class with their representatives got their cameras off. That's to exclude Talisha because she on the phone. The only people in this class got their representatives got their cameras off because we having a real conversation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it needs to be said. Okay, keep going, Renee, because I got plenty to say. I'm logging all your stuff in my memory.
I know you are. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. But it's just interesting because, I feel like I've dealt with I can't call them relationships. They were more like situationships. And I dealt with enough of those to be like, I was not trying to be a certain age, and a man has taken the best years of my life, and he has absolutely no desire to ever want to be with me long term. That's why I was just kind of like, I played the field. You know what I'm saying? I did different things, but I just was like, I think I played the field more so in my 20s because I was like, hey, why not? I mean, I'm in my 20s. I date and I'll be casual with it. It didn't matter because I was all about hooking up and going to school. It wasn't anything more than that because I think I was being more of the dude in that way because I was just like, okay, I'm about my degree, but time is the biggest thing to me because that's
so let me jump in there. I'm gonna put the rest of this call or the rest of this call on me as y'all are not willing to go. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to be presumptuous, but it may make you uncomfortable to be as exposed publicly as me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to expose myself publicly, and you get to hide behind me and view you through the lens of me. See, the difference between me and you, I don't give a fuck. No, I don't. I've done everything in this world I want. The only thing I'm trying to do now is take all the money I've made and make sure my oldest son goes to the NBA, make sure my youngest son, middle child, goes to the orchestra, whatever he's trying to go to. He wants to play music. Plus, he's very competitive. He still plays basketball. And I'm desperately attempting to put my 6-year-old in gymnastics by the next year. Like 100%, so she can go to the Olympics and all that stuff. Period. So this is as far as children talk goes, This is my only job. This is the only thing I'm trying to do now. So I don't know if I'm a good father. I'm saying this in front of my children. I don't know if I'm a good father. I know my children don't have no childhood trauma. And I know I've been here every day of their life, even when I'm not here, I'm out of town. My children know that Monique has taken the burden or the blessing of being their number one heart, their number one moral educator, their number one spirit educator, their number one presence overall. And they know that I've taken on the blessing or burden of being the number one provider, even if I can't be here. I am an extreme introvert. I hate going out of town. There's nothing about me that likes going out of town and going away from my house. Nothing. But the lifestyle my family wants to lead, somebody has to do it because we're 17 generations behind the white man. Have you understood what I said so far? In my life, everybody I've passed up. So I don't even have mentors, Jerome, because they're not even trying to do what I'm trying to do. But that's another Otis. Ooh, did y'all feel my energy change when I just brought that up? Like that's an irritant to me. Because it's like, damn, I always got to blaze trail. Why can't nobody tell me what to do? Why I got like that's irritating to me.
Antonio,
yes, sir.
You should be following me and not me following you.
Exactly.
That's a different example.
My dad says the same thing. That's real talk. My dad says the same thing, right? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So that's an irritant. Jerome's right. Thank you for transparency. It's real talk. So I don't know if I'm a good father. Because I don't know what their standard, my children, of a good father is. All I can tell you is my children know I never change. I'm the same that I was yesterday. They know that if I say I'm going to do something, that's what I'm going to do. If a bicycle needs to get put together, that's their mama job. That ain't my job. Monique, put the shit on the microphone. Put the shit on the microphone. I'm the mechanic around here. She the mechanic. I'm not a damn mechanic, man. Look at him, man. I'm an engineer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting no dresses together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no horses for the little first grade. I ain't got nothing to do with that. She the man. I'm not. She's the when it comes to mechanics, she the man. You want the car fixed? She can drop the oil, all that. So I ain't doing all that. I'm paying a crackhead to do all that. I'm not doing that. I'll just tell you what it is. Damali is dead serious. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Damali. I've seen Damali drop the gas tank and stuff. I ain't doing that shit. I'm doing, baby, keep your nails done. I'll pay for this shit to happen. That's what I am. Because I have no desire to be anything but who I am. And my kids know this. Now, is that a good father? I don't know. They will discover if I'm a good father when they're fathers.
You help me right now.
Go ahead and explain it real quick because my kids listening, everybody else listening. Okay, she had to mute the mic. Let me walk away from this. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I just you help me. I just thought about something with my husband. My number one complaint is he just be asking me to do too much shit he could do for himself. And my dumb ass just be doing it and be tired. And I gotta draw the line between doing stuff and being like, hey, you gotta do this because it's for you, and understanding that he just ain't gonna do it because this is who he is. He ain't gonna get done if I don't do it. You know, so I gotta draw the line. I gotta draw a boundary. I gotta figure out that boundary between understanding what he ain't gonna do and what he absolutely just needs to just go on and get up off his ass and be and just what he is.
So let me help y'all out. Monique do all the cleaning. Do I clean, Monique? I'm not telling her it's her job to clean. We just got two different methods of cleaning, Otis. See, when I clean, it's at the end of the day. I'm gonna let these kids F this house up all day. That I'm gonna clean, but she can't stand that shit. You feel me? She can't stand it. So she gotta clean up 19 times a day. So cleaning just came up on her. When I was growing up, Jerome, when grandmother, that's how it's grandmother. Y'all know who that is? A grandmother. Not grandmother. We don't know that person. Grandmother. Okay. When she pulled in the house with groceries, first off, she didn't pull in the house with groceries. With no cell phone, so she blew the damn horn. And everybody with a penis had to get outside, pack them damn groceries in the house, and put all the groceries up. And make sure you only open up one box of cereal at a time because we got these rats and roaches in this house. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. This is how I grew up, Jerome. I don't know about the rest of y'all. But with no 15 boxes of cereal open, you ain't had no choice. If you didn't like Cheerios, you're going to eat these Cheerios till they're gone. That's just old school. My kids don't know nothing about that. That's old school. You're going to eat this Wheaties. I like Wheaties to this day.
I don't know nothing about that, and I'm older than you.
Let's see what I'm saying.
Look, my great grandmother say it's 3 of y'all. You pick your own cereal. Everybody had their own.
Oh, you know what? You went in the South. You from Chicago? That's the North.
But
you wouldn't.
They from the South. They from
maybe
the
they
South.
changed. Maybe they changed.
They from the Carolinas, and we all got our own box of cereal.
Oh no, we ain't do that.
You don't eat
You tripping?
They didn't say problems you had in your house. They had some little different. They had a little bit upper middle class issues. They didn't have.
Yeah. And I said Wheaties. I didn't even mean Wheaties. What's them oats and the raisins? What's them called?
Raisin bran. No sugar.
Raisin bran.
Yep.
Raisin bran. I like raisin bran. I don't even eat cereal, but if I eat cereal, it'd be raisin bran. Because I had to eat that damn raisin because my grandmother would open up the raisin bran and we had to eat that first to get to the fruity pebbles. That's real talk. What the hell I look like a raisin bran? I don't even like raisins. But
be glad you had cereal, Antonio. Okay, we had the King vitamin, and that was from Aldi's. Okay,
you're right about that. I don't know if my kids think or know that I'm a good father. I don't know if they know I give my best. I don't ask them, and I have no intention on asking them. Let me make this clear. I talk to my kids all the time. I talk to my kids about their dreams. I don't talk to my kids about mine. I talk to my kids about their dreams. I don't talk to them about mine. My kids know one thing about their daddy. If I say I'm going to do something, two things. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to respect their mother, period. Me and their mother respect each other so much, we don't even talk to half of both our families. Fuck them both. This is my bad. Forget all of them. If you don't like this house, you don't belong in this house. See, I don't know nothing about that. I'm just trying to tell you. There ain't gonna be no drama around this house. Because if you don't like Monique, you don't like this family, you don't like these kids.
That's right.
You don't like these kids either. Because you're not gonna respect these kids and disrespect their mama. And she feel the same. Let me put that over there. I feel the same. Okay, she feel the same way. You understand? You're not gonna respect these disrespect their daddy, not respect these kids. So I don't know. But I do want you to see through me, my desire is not to be a great father. My kids know this. This is not the first time I told my kids this. Am I a great father? I am. To my standard, I didn't have a great father. My father's great now, but I didn't grow up with a great father. My desire is to be a great leader. See, that's some of y'all problem. See, I never grew up. See, my reaction to not having a father and not having a mother was not, I'm gonna be a good parent. First of all, I ain't had kids till I was almost 30. I wasn't even trying to be a parent. Let's start there first. Secondly, Grace, my reaction was, I'm never going to let my kids be in this situation I had to grow up in. That's not a father mindset. That's a leader mindset. So my kids grow up with a father who is determined to be the best leader they've ever seen. Is that a good father? That I'm probably jacking them up. I'll never know. I'll find out when they start dating me. But that's on them. That's why they got to sit in this class. They hitting me right now. They got to sit in this class. Am I jacking up? I don't know. I know I call both of all my kids. I call my girl baby, and I call my boys buddy. Somehow they know the difference between buddy. I don't know how. It must be an inflection in my voice. You know, if I say, "Come here, buddy," they know which one. I'm not sure how they know. I'm not sure. It's something ingrained in them. So I don't even view my kids as my children. They're my friends. And you say, you shouldn't do that, Antonio. Fuck how you raise your kids. My kids. My oldest son, first word was buddy. Action first word was actually mama. Shame on him, but that's all right though. You know, that's his first word.
Shame on him.
Shame on him. Yeah, he didn't even start talking. He was like 4 years old too. He was like Einstein was a genius. He didn't start talking at 4 years old. He said like mommy, mama at like 11 months and never said another word again until he was like 4 years old. That's an honest to God true story. I'm dead serious. He never said another word again. And I was like, this. See where your loyalties lie, right? You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 right? I don't know if
that boy's smart. That boy's smart.
He is smart. He is smart, right? I don't know. And my children are hearing me saying this. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that all three of my kids know I'll die for them. I'll do whatever it takes. One want to go to NBA? We going to NBA. Work on your craft. Goal broke. They mama was out there 2 days ago fixing the goal. It was not their daddy. It wasn't. But they mama ain't making them play basketball every day. That's their damn daddy. See, don't tell me your dreams and think I'm gonna let you get away with it. See, Aiden, no, raise your hand, wave your hand, Aiden, so they can see it. Unmute your mic, buddy, real quick, and tell them. So here's my question, just so we don't get no feedback. Aiden, can you not play basketball every day and I not say something? Go ahead.
No.
Give them some more details. When the goal wouldn't up.
Work on my craft.
Work on my craft. You mute your mic, buddy. I told him, ain't no goal. Man, put them ankle weights on. And do your wrist like this. Go on outside. Walk to the park. Ain't too young. That's how I'm
Antonio, you sound like a good father, but I'm going to say with your kids on his mic, you crazy.
I am crazy. They know. My kids know I'm crazy. My kids know damn well. They mom is sane. Their mom is undiagnosed crazy. I am diagnosed crazy.
Don't imitate her voice like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Crazy. What time you coming? Right? Monique has sex. Her voice has been gone since like 2008. She has a disability, but for whatever reason, that's what happened. Here's the deal: the 100%. I'm trying to help y'all out. My desires determine how I father. I'm trying to help you. We all do what we desire. Aiden knows, Ashton knows, and Aaron knows. Don't tell me what you want, because I'm gonna make you do it. You got me messed up. Let me call my kids out right now. Aiden act just like me. Ashton act just like me. This is the boys right now. I don't know who Aaron act like. I have no idea. I don't know who Aaron like. She be getting over. She act like the baby girl of the house, right? Okay, all right. She act like her mom. Aiden act just like me. Ashton act just like me. two versions of me, because there are two versions of me. Allow me to explain. Aiden, 14 years old, be 15 Halloween, ain't never been mad. I've been mad 3 times since I was 14 years old. My kids have seen all 3. They've been in this living room. You understand? I in the living room. And cuss somebody out. I had to cuss my mom out when she was in. My mom was in here dying. I had to cuss her out just so she can get better. Nah, she is what it is. I don't regret that. I do not regret having cussed my mom out. She needed to know you can't come in here guilty and fuck up the energy of the house. Calm your ass down. What's wrong? Okay, we got it. And we was friends ever since. That was like day 3 of 56. She will be okay. She is in heaven right now, clapping for me right now. I did not regret that because I had a moral responsibility not to have Monique walk around the house uncomfortable because I got my mama in this motherfucker. Some of you men need to catch that. That's all right, though. I ain't gonna bother y'all. You got her uncomfortable, so we got to have a conversation. Please let them know I'm not. They not lying. Okay. Because I care about being a leader, Damali, not a father. You feel me? And we not finna let my boys and my little girls see that they daddy let their mama be in prison in her house. Shit ain't happening. It ain't happening.
That's good.
I checked the full. I've checked my mama so hard. I'm not even bragging. I'm just telling you what it is. If y'all just got on the call, I said I'm going to dedicate a rest of the call just talking bad about me so you can understand that the Zions is our real problem. I checked my mama so hard. I told the boys, get off the game. Everybody come in here. I wanted everybody to see what I was doing, why I was doing it, because the whole house needs to know what's not going to happen. Because I'm not going to have no private conversation with you when you embarrassed the woman of the house publicly. Shit. Your disrespect was public, so my checking of you was public. I cover this house. I don't make this house a home, but I damn sure cover it. I sure hope my boys heard that. I don't make this house a home. Y'all mama make this house a home. Oh, but I cover it. Did you hear me, Grace? Oh, it's covered by my blood. You can get Jesus' blood later. My blood covers it first. Jesus' blood over my blood. You hear me? See?
I told you I ain't crazy.
Jerome, though, he the same way. Jerome,
same way. He
Jerome's
gets
the
it.
same way. Yeah.
He gets it. Ain't finna be no arguing around this joint.
Antonio in New York, my niece came to visit, was talking to my wife, and I talked to her for 2 hours. She went to the kitchen and told my wife, Uncle Jerome said, I ain't gotta listen to you. So called me to the kitchen, right? She's sitting in the chair, my wife in the sink, and she said, I said, yeah, babe, what's up? She said, Sierra said that you said she ain't gotta listen to me. I said, what? I said, oh, hell no. I said, young lady, let me tell you something. In 2 weeks, my mama coming up here to visit, and I'm gonna go home and get her and bring her here for about 3 weeks. I says, this woman right here, she is the lady of this house. And if my mother, and I love my mother to death, I love my mama more than I love this woman. But if my mama can't respect this woman as the lady of this house, I'm taking her behind back to Baltimore.
What the Bible say, Jerome? When you marry, what you supposed to do, Jerome?
Leave your mother and father and cleave to your wife. And the two shall be one. And what God has put us together, let no man put us under. In the book. You're gonna respect that. Okay? If not, she gotta go. And I love my mama to death. Come on now.
I told Aiden, unmute your mic. Just so I want to make this clear. Ashton, unmute your mic. I get a little feedback. Did I not? Now, these kids saved their grandmother. Do y'all remember me setting that straight with y'all grandmother right in front of y'all, calling y'all to? I'm gonna mute my mic. Go ahead. Well, I said right there yelling. When I said right there yelling, huh? by show of hands, Aiden, Ashton, how many times y'all seen me mad? To your best guess, just whatever it is.
Like 2 times.
Okay. She said 3. I said 3 earlier, so that may be possible. How many times?
3.
Okay, name some of them. Can you name them? Man, I can't name them. I don't get mad, but let me tell you what it was. What it was is I was not going to allow my mother to make an excuse, dying to disrespect the mother of my goddamn kids. Now, you may have a problem with that. But me and my mama laughed right after I checked her. Monique, help me out.
Yeah, she was laughing hard.
Because I act just like her.
I was just about to say, y'all the same person.
We're the same person. We the same damn person. I get this craziness from her. I didn't know it until she stayed here, Otis. I didn't know it. Here's the deal. I don't have a single ex in my life that has a problem with me. Not one. Not one. And I'm not, well, Monica say I'm too friendly. You're friendly. You're too friendly. She said that. I can't see it because she on camera, but she been Ashton, you know what I'm saying? She looking at me. Man, I'm friendly. I don't leave bodies because I desire to be a leader. And how dare you be a good leader when a woman you was with got a problem with you? That ain't a leader to me. I sure hope my kids hearing this. I don't know what they hearing. I know they hearing. They'll find out when they 25, when they hearing it. They be like, my dad once said some stuff. They be talking to somebody else. I just told my kids the other day, I ran it by Monique first. No problem. I told my kids they can't move out of here till they 25. I say black folk need to quit kicking. Black folk need to stop kicking these kids out the house at 18. We don't know what the hell we doing at 18. But I told my kids, I said it just like that.
For real, yo.
Then I told them, if you want to move out earlier, be a millionaire. I don't care when you move. This is the rule of the house. You stay until you're 25. Now, when you're 25, don't get out. I'm walking around naked. So go. You gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do now. At this point, you're on your own. At this point, you're on your own. I'm not even wearing shorts. So unless you want to see your daddy walking around naked, get your ass out. You gotta go. You gotta go now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. At this point, you gotta go. My kids get the same crazy Antonio y'all get. They do not get a toned down version. I do not change. Am I a good father, Trinace? All I know is they can depend on me. 8 and 14, I played basketball every single day trying to go to the NBA. But I didn't get my growth spurt. He's my height now, and most of my family is 6 feet. All Aiden got to do is hit 6 feet. He got a chance at the NBA. And he's passionate about basketball. I played basketball at night when I couldn't see the goal. One summer, they play up me when I go to the park. One summer, I just put all left-handed shots just so I can develop my left hand. I refuse to do anything with my right hand. That's why when we're on the court now, I can shoot with both hands. They know they saw it. Did all at night, all sorts of stuff because I was trying to go to the NBA. I was dead serious. And then I stopped playing basketball somewhere around, I played basketball in the streets because I still love street ball. But I stopped playing basketball that passionately when I got 14 because when I got like Aiden's muscles, I found out I was fast and I can hit people. So football was my goal. And I was very angry, Otis. So I was going to knock your whole face off. You hear me? So football. But guess who got my basketball passion now? Aiden. Because that skip a generation, if you don't use your gift, it'll go to your kids. Oh, that's sure enough. That sure enough happened. That sure enough happened. I don't know where the hell he get basketball. I never watched a basketball game in front of this boy. Never. I played football. I tried to make him a football player when he was a little baby. Basketball. And then I was just telling Monique this here. And then Ashton, the middle boy, he wants to be a musician, an artist, because I do poems, I do music, all that stuff. Music. I don't know where the hell he get it from, but they both act like their daddy. But Ashton's so competitive, he still go outside and play basketball. He loves sweating. Now he got like mad defense. His defense better than Aiden's. Aiden, you need to step your defense up. Real talk. You go get out there, you go. Aiden, that Steph Curry triple threat. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. They both competitive. I don't know where they get it from. Their mama competitive. Their mama's super competitive. Their mama might be more competitive than me. And that might be a fact. But all I can tell you is, Trinace, these kids are viewing me, and I can't take it back. And I don't apologize for it. Because I am so in tune with my desires and my motives are correct. May the chips fall where they lay. I'm going to need y'all to hear this. Because my kids, and I'm not speaking for Monique. I'm speaking for me. Monique is gifted in the family. I'm not. I'm surprised I got 3 kids. I told Monique, I can't let that many kids. You can't have another one. He did. He tried to stop after Aiden. I only love 1 kid. Shit. I'm not lying. And then Ashton. Okay, I can love 2. Fine, I got used to this shit. And then Aaron, oh shit, you do it. Don't you have another goddamn? I'm not lying. You can't live all these damn kids. Shit. I can't. There's too many people. I'm confused. I'm confused. Too many L words going around this place. I'm saying it's in front of my kids. I am who I am, Jerome. I was literally fearful that I could not love multiple children. I was in a trash can by myself. It makes sense when you think about it. It makes sense. It makes sense. But however they perceive me as they go. But I am pushing a major point here, Grace, and I'm trying to get you to see something. I'm trying to get all y'all to see something. I expect my kids to act just like I'm acting on this call. Because when they are adults, their job is to be true to their desires, love their life like they daddy love his life, and don't have to explain themselves to their daddy. Now, their mama is a different story. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not trying to say what they do with their mama. Aiden, why you punch that boy in the mouth? Well, he had me messed up, daddy. Oh, shit. All right. Tell me why you had messed up. All right. You going to jail? No? All right. You got lucky this time. Just analyze that shit. Make it work. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I don't have nothing else. I don't have nothing else. Every time we get on the basketball court, don't back down. Don't back down. Forget these little snotty-nosed kids. There you go. I watched myself, Grace. Watch myself. Thank you, Tracy. I watched myself because I had a lot to say. Get these little motor scooters. Get these kids. Don't back down. Go. You better than them. You taller than them. You muscle than them. You don't back down. So what am I trying to say, Johnny? I don't know if Tracy's daughter sees her as a good mother. I'm telling Tracy she shouldn't care anymore. Because her desires is the only thing she ever did. Is it Tracy's fault that her desires jacked her up, made her pick the wrong things? No. Is it Tracy's fault that her desires jacked her up and she kept picking the wrong things? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Grace, you are what you are because your parents molded you that way. You stay what you are because you're a piece of shit. Deanna would have said that better. That's her job. I'm telling you what I say. Renee, Grace, give us that good old quote I like that you give by the born like your parents. Go on, give us that. Give us a quote.
You're born looking like your. Hold on. You're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your choices.
You're born looking like your parents. You die looking like your choices. What a word. We might go like 5 minutes over, but that's it. What a word, Jerome. Listen. What does Aiden want? He tells me, so I know. What does Ashley want? He tells me, so I know. What does Aaron want? She tells me, so I know. And sometimes they don't tell me. They tell their mama. And then their mama, 2 months later, come tell me. Well, you know. That's how she sounds. You know, Aaron want to be an artist.
She gonna get you. She gonna get you.
I do it all the time. I do it every day. The boys, they used to it. They used to it. Aaron want to be an artist. Artist? Where that come from? You need to pay more attention. I guess I do then. Shit, I should have paid more attention. I was too busy making money and pay attention. I mean, stop, pause, and pay attention. That's it. Monica sent me little text messages. Check on Aiden. I don't know what the hell I'm checking on. I'm walking out. You good, buddy? I don't know. Because the gifted person of love and all that stuff is Monique. But the person who makes stuff move, inspires ambition, fire, that's me. Now, is that good? I don't know. I just know that these kids only know if. Okay. Aiden, I'll mute your mic real quick. If I buy 2 cars today and one car is better than the other, who gets the better car? I have no idea what he's going to say.
Mama.
Then I did a damn good job. Shit. Can't say nothing else, Otis. I can't say nothing else. I get the raggedy car. She get the better car. You hear me? Ashton, unmute your mic. Is your mama allowed to pump gas? What'd you say? He said. Is your mom allowed to pump gas or anything like that? I don't know. Say whatever you think. You ain't wrong. I gotta do a better job over there. Your mom ain't allowed to pump gas. She ain't allowed to open up no doors. She's supposed to just come here and blah, blah, blah. So what that means is I've been out of town and that mama been pumping gas. That's what Ashton saw. You feel me? I guess
you got work to do. You got work to do.
I got work to do. You feel me? You stop pumping the goddamn gas. What you do? You turn these corners too fast, peaky. Okay. Her mama act just like, you know, she the one in the Oldest. If I tell you, child, if I tell you she don't want no man help. The only time Monique won't help is when a roach start flying across the room. Because we in Southeast Texas, you got to clean the house in the world. These flying roaches, they this big. They ain't got nothing to do with that. They got nothing to do with your house. It has everything to do with the fact that there's palm trees outside. They ain't got nothing, you don't know nothing about that. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. My friends, listen as I conclude. Tracy is only doing what she desires. And Tracy would not be judged by anything but the harvest of her desires, whether you like that or not. And that's been the whole point of this class. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Okay, let me put this down. I don't want this to distract y'all. I'll do it again. Trinace. If you wanted 5 husbands, you can have them. That's your prerogative. And any man in your life gonna have to respect the fact there's 4 other ones in their life. No. Hear me well. I'm not telling you get 5 husbands. I'm telling you, if you 50-something and you not sleeping who you want to sleep with or spending what you want to spend, it better be a good reason. Because if it's a spiritual reason, you might need to check that. If it's a I grew up this way reason, you might need to check that. Because Jerome's Bible is infallible. But Jerome's teachings from Jerome's leaders is not. Just child. Not even fit to do. Read her comment out loud, Grace.
I know I'm a lot of woman, but not enough to divide the pie. Oh, only know.
Yes, Erica Badu, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I have 5 minutes left because I want to just take 5 minutes. Ashton, Aiden, Aaron, your mama perfect. Your daddy is not. What I am is consistent. I refuse to lose. I refuse to back down. I refuse to stay in a tax bracket. I refuse to spend money. We got a lot of money. I ain't spending I'm cussing. Thing. Okay, you just put I ain't spending the thing. You can put whatever you want to put right there. It was more than GD. It was GDMF was in there for sure. It's a few other. I ain't spending GDMF, and it was a bunch of others. It was stringed together, Jerome. It was stringed together. You hear me? I'm not spending the mother. And anyway, shit. But I can't. I'm not allowed to say that. You understand? I know this one thing, and I know it consistently. I could put a song in the conversation. I know this one thing, and I know it consistently. All I want, I told Monique this the other day, that you are the only woman in your daughter's life that you genuinely want your daughter to be better than you. She don't have another woman in her life that they want to pass her up. Women, your mother is the only woman in your life that wants you to be better than them. Men, your father is the only man in your life that wants you to be better than them. Outside of that, and for some of you, if you're a daddy girl, same energy, right? You just got to flip it. My baby's a daddy's girl. She is. She's a daddy's girl. She's going to act like Janae when you're going to be 50 years old, still calling me in my 70s. Or actually, she's going to be calling me in my 90s because I waited a long time to have kids. You know, I'm 42. She's 6. That was that 36, Grace? I waited a long time. Pray for me. I'm telling you, I told you, I was like, I can't let these damn kids sit on you. I waited a long time. I didn't have my last child at 36. Can you imagine? Oh, child, I just got tired just saying 36, my last child. I just got tired immediately. Imagine don't you show up tomorrow, tell me I'm pregnant, y'all. She gonna just die.
She just cussed you out. She just cussed you out, okay?
That's right.
And she
That's how I
slapped
felt.
you.
That's how you should have slapped me. That's how I felt at 36.
Don't speak on me, sir. Don't speak on me.
36? Me and Damali crazy as hell. Hey, we crazy as hell.
Crazy. 35 for my last one. 35.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, look. Aiden, Ashton, listen to me. I don't know about your mom. She perfect. So she not involved in this conversation. Y'all only job is to get grown and don't care what your mama and daddy think. I said what I said. Take our teachings, love those teachings, and let them go. Amen. Ain't a grown person on this call gonna disagree with that.
Listen, if all of us would have been told that, you wouldn't have to have this call. Okay.
Y'all get up and live your life according to your desires. Out of my kids to y'all for the last 30 seconds, 30, 45 seconds. I'm saying the same thing to you. We'll go into the book next week, but listen to me and listen to me very carefully. You only do your desires. So if you don't like your life, you desire not to like your life. You just don't admit it to yourself. Adonia is far smarter than me. Adonia act far better than me in corporate America. But I can do shit Adonia can't do. And she can do things I cannot do. And that's how it's supposed to be. The only difference between me and old Adonia, because Adonia act just like me now. Old Adonia, she cared about your opinion. This Adonia, child, look at her. Y'all see it? Adonia don't give a motor scooting blank what y'all think. And that's how I want to end this call. I care only. Aiden, Ashton, Aaron, listen to me. I care only about my desires. The difference is my desires have correct motives. And that's the difference. My desires are for me to send my kids and their mother out the country for 21 days. Consistently. To make sure there's mommy-daughter days consistently. To make sure my teenage boys have passports consistently. For my kids' favorite restaurant not to be in America consistently. And I cannot do any of that, my last words, with what my mama and daddy taught me. I said something that's wrong. My mama and daddy taught me go to school, get a good job, stay off of drugs. Kids, go to Amsterdam, do as many drugs as you want, just not white people drugs. Do like natural drugs. Okay. Some weed and some edibles. Stay away from that.
But I have to share this. It was funny. The other day, I was fussing at my son in the kitchen. And in the middle of my fussing, I was looking at his face. He was like, I was like, you know what, son? I'm sorry. Sometimes you don't just have to ignore mommy and daddy fussing and lamenting and just do what you want to do anyway. And I kid you not, I was like, you know what, son? I'm going to play this song for you. I played him Devin to do what the fuck you want to do. Because that song every day of the week. I was like, son, you really got to do what you want to do.
Got to do what you want to
do. You got to ignore my fussing sometimes. It was funny. I had to laugh at it.
That's it. Nope. John Malley, you had the last words to the call. Do what you want to do. There was a cuss word in there. You feel me? Your desires are the only thing that matter, don't you? You just need to make sure your desires are in alignment with God. I don't mean that I ain't talking about that preacher God. No, that's not what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about the abundant God of the Bible, not the preacher God. Not the controlling God, not you can't wear pants, gotta wear stockings God. Not that one. Not that one. I'm talking about the God y'all learned about when you rejected your grandmother God. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That one. That God says, Trinace can never make a mistake, ever. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't plant better, you can't dominate. All right, everybody, love you. Tracy, your hair looks amazing.
Love you more.
Don't cut it no more, though. Don't do that no more now. Okay. All right, now. Don't do that no more.
Hey, are y'all having a morning call tomorrow?
Yes, we are.
Good, because I'm off. All right. Thank you.
All right, then. Don't cut your hair no more, though.
Okay.
All right, then. Bye-bye.